I think just my biggest thing was getting stronger and putting on more muscle. I think last year I kind of overestimated the league a little bit, or I guess underestimated the league a little bit. Came in at 175, got pushed around. So this year, what I want to focus on is like being stronger for the corners and being able to not get pushed around and push guys around. So I definitely gained a little bit of weight, but kept the speed up, and that was probably the biggest thing for me.
And don't mind us asking, what weight are you up to?
I'm at 191 right now. So.
And who are some players that you modeled your game after?
Growing up, I always modeled my game after like Jonathan Taves. I know that's like kind of cliche because like we're in the Blackhawks organization, but growing up, you always saw like a two-way center that could, he could defend well. He's the captain of the team, someone you look up to, but also, he's super offensively gifted and, just a leader by example. And
Well, you got a good bit of time behind Shane Wright. Did you learn any of that stuff from him?
yeah, no, he was a good role model for me. I mean, we were the same age, but when I got in the league in Kingston as a rookie, he was an older figure in the room, even though we're the same age, and just a good guy to look after you and a good guy to learn off of.
What were your initial impressions just on the first couple days of camp of what the guys can bring to the team?
I think it's great. I think it looks better already this year. The guys are snapping around. It looks very fast out there. Everyone's defending well. It looks good out there. I mean, a lot of talk, a lot of chatter, and if this is day one, I can't wait to see where it takes us this year.
What's a big thing that your coaches have been emphasizing for you as you come into like year 2 of pro?
Yeah, just playing fast and keeping my motor going. It's probably one of my biggest assets. Just always be able to, skate, whether it's offensively or defensively back. So keeping that motor going throughout the whole length of a shift, and trying to find a bigger responsibility this year.
Do you know if they're going to let you continue to play center this go?
I guess it's more of a see how it goes. But right now I'm probably slotted in center. But anything could change like last year, so we'll see.
I believe you roomed with Artie last year. Was there any? Did you ever have like an Artie moment or something you'll never forget while living with him?
No, not really. Honestly, he's a great kid. Super nice, super laid back. You could always just share a laugh with him, and we did go fishing quite a bit. Yeah, he loved fishing and caught a couple of fish. Me, him, and Frank. So those are probably the best moments early on in the season.
Talk about the hunger level of this team. Obviously, Brett just talked about wanting to get back and the salt from last year's exit. What's the hunger level of this team going into this year?
Yeah, I think it stung for sure last year, going up 2-0 and an early exit. But I think we're a young team this year that's got, everyone's got a lot to prove. Everyone wants to get to the next level, and I think that's what makes us dangerous is that, no one wants to be stagnant. Everyone wants to move up to the next level. So I think that and having friendly competition and guys to push you will make the team, a better and more fun atmosphere.
Has Frank told you anything about the call-up, the differences between the NHL and AHL?
I mean, I talked to him a little bit, not much. I just said, congratulations to last year, but just said, yeah, you gotta keep playing, earn your spot up, and he's done a great job of it, and I'm happy for him and great to see him. I mean, the 6'7" Sally too was funny yesterday, so.
Put him up to that?
No, I didn't. I kind of have an inside joke too, but not with him. It's more just him and I guess Bedsy doing that, so it was funny. Yeah.
Was Frank kind of your and Artie's alarm clock a little bit when you guys?
I mean, yeah, he would push us, but we usually just communicate what time you want to leave at and stuff. So he was always just very communicative, and it was good for us.
Going back to how young this team is here in Rockford, how nice is it to have some of those leaders like Sini and Fitzgerald back? Kind of that constant veteran presence with a lot of young guys.
It's great. I mean, they've been around the league. They know what it takes. It's great guys to look up to, and you need that as like a rookie in a second year. Even like as an old guy, you need guys to fall back on when you're down, and we got some of the best guys to do that, and a great coaching staff, and even great support staff with the trainers and workout staff. So, I mean, it's a great atmosphere, great team, and I'm excited for the season.
Some of those younger guys that are coming up too, maybe their first training camp preseason here. Has anything stood out about some of those guys?
Yeah, no, I think just seeing Misiak, he looks great out there. Looks quick. He can shoot the puck, make plays, and he's also he looks good defensively. Same thing I saw Lardis in Chicago. He can shoot the puck, make plays, and Tage Harding looks good defensively too. He's big, he's strong, so could be a sneaky good defender for us this year too, I think.
And what's an underrated aspect of your game that you think goes overlooked?
I think just like my rush stuff. Like I think I'm fast, and a lot of times I'm able to snake my way through the neutral zone and make plays. So the other team might not always like think that about me, but if I get the puck and I got my speed going, like I'm able to keep my head up and find a way through the neutral zone and transport the puck.
What do you have to say to fans just about how deep this organization is in terms of just all the prospects that are coming up, not only this year but in future years? I guess specifically this year too.
Yeah, no, it's an exciting time for sure. I mean, they kind of want to bring us up together so that we have the chemistry and the friendship, the camaraderie for future teams of the Blackhawks. So it's an exciting time, like especially in Rockford too. Like a bunch of players here are probably going to end up being in Chicago one day. So just building those friendships, camaraderie, it makes the team stronger a long way, and it'll go a long way for futures to come.